Discipline feels impossible today, but what if the problem is not your willpower? In this video, we'll uncover 5 psychological forces that most people never even notice, and the last 2 are the most important because they reveal something surprising: how disciplined people actually stay consistent in a world designed to break focus. But first, consider this. What if your brain has been quietly trained to avoid effort every single day by the environment you live in? Most people believe they simply have a discipline problem, but the real problem is something far more dangerous because it is happening without you even noticing it. And if you don't understand this soon, you could spend years trying to force motivation while your brain has already been conditioned to reject effort. So stay with me, because if you leave early, you'll miss the exact shift that allows some people to stay disciplined in a world designed to destroy it. Part 1. The environment problem. For most of human history, discipline wasn't a personality trait, it was survival. If you didn't hunt, you didn't eat. If you didn't build, you didn't survive. Effort wasn't optional, it was built into life. But today, the environment is completely different. Food arrives instantly. Entertainment is endless. Distraction is always available. And your brain is adapting to that environment because the brain is designed to conserve energy whenever possible. So when effort competes with instant reward, your brain chooses the easier path. Not because you're weak, but because your brain is operating exactly as it evolved to. Part 2. The dopamine trap. Now, here's where things get more complicated. Every time you scroll through social media, watch another short video, or check a notification, your brain produces a small surge of dopamine. Dopamine is the chemical that tells your brain, this is worth doing again, and again, and again. The problem is, modern platforms deliver dopamine without effort. No struggle, no delay, just instant stimulation. And when your brain gets used to this constant high stimulation, something subtle begins to happen. Your tolerance increases, which means normal tasks, studying, working, building something meaningful, start to feel slower, harder. Not because those tasks changed, but because your brain's reward system did. Your brain begins to expect fast rewards instead of meaningful ones. And slowly, discipline begins to feel exhausting. Part 3. The discipline. Illusion. Most people respond to this problem the wrong way. They think they need more motivation, more willpower, more self-control. But discipline was never about forcing yourself to suffer. It's about controlling your environment. The most disciplined people don't rely on motivation. Instead, they reduce friction for productive behavior and increase friction for distractions. They design their environment so the right behavior becomes easier than the wrong one. And when that happens, discipline stops being a daily battle. Part 4. The reset, most important. If discipline feels impossible today, the solution is not extreme, it's strategic. Start by controlling the first dopamine hit of your day. When you wake up, avoid your phone for the first 30 to 60 minutes because the first stimulus you consume becomes the standard your brain compares everything else to. If your morning begins with fast stimulation, everything productive will feel boring. But if your morning begins with effort, your brain slowly reconnects effort with reward. Then focus on one difficult task before any entertainment, just one. This begins retraining your brain's reward system. And over time, effort stops feeling like resistance, it starts feeling normal again. Part 5. The change. Here's the deeper truth. In today's world, discipline is no longer normal, it's rare. And rare skills create powerful advantages. Because while most people are constantly reacting to distractions, a small number of people are building the ability to focus deeply. And focus is becoming one of the most valuable abilities in the modern world. Your brain is not broken, it's simply responding to the environment around it. Change the environment and discipline becomes possible again. And when you control your attention, you begin controlling your direction. And in a distracted world, that is a real advantage.